Good morning, everyone. This is Yagbala Kapil, and so far we had discussed about introduction to HRM. We had discussed about the difference between personal management and human resource management. We also had a discussion on functions and objectives of HRM and the different models given by different thinkers. Now, today we'll be talking because in that particular video, I had discussed about the tight fit between strategic business strategy and the HR strategy. So we'll be talking about today that is very, very important and that is very, very being focused in the organization nowadays, that is strategic human resource management. So what is the very first question when we are talking about a strategic human resource is, what is a strategy? The strategy is the company's long-term plan for how it will balance its internal strength and weakness with its external opportunities and threats to maintain a competitive advantage. When we are talking about a strategy, the main focus is to give the direction to an organization. Now, in order to give a direction to an organization, you have to first focus on the internal environment, you have to focus on the external environment. Now, when we are talking about internal environment, you have to first find out what is your strength, what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses. The employees. Now, when we are talking about in terms of human resource management, your employees could be your strength, your employees could be your weaknesses. Then you have to find out what are the opportunities and what are the threats in the external environment, and then try to find out then try to align the HR fit, align the tight fit between HR strategy and the business strategy. So this particular concept of strategic human resource management was started in 1990. It gives a direction to the company. Now what you have to do is you have to see where your organization is today and where you want to take your organization, right? After 5 years, after 10 years, then and you have to actually analyze certain things in order to focus on the strategic part. That did you find a development over a period of time, how you have started your organization, maybe with 5 people or maybe 2 people have started this particular organization, now you have 50 people in the organization. So when you have a 50 people in the organization, do you really think that yes, there is a requirement of these 50 people and every employee is important in today's scenario, right? I'll give you an example that there is one PSU, that is what we call Steel Authority of India, SAIL. There was a case study that the SAIL was doing very, very good, and all of a sudden what had happened, they did an analysis, and they find that they have actually recruited so many people that is not being required in the organization. So that was something you need to find out, that how you have developed over a period of time. Now, when we are talking about the definition of strategic human resource management, as you can see, it is a pattern of planned human resource development and activities intended to enable an organization to achieve its goal. So it is a pattern of human resource development pattern. You have to draft a pattern. You have to actually identify the activities that are important in human resource management that get actually required in the organization to achieve the organizational objective. Now, when we are talking about the activities, there are certain that you need to focus upon. These are the elements, or you could say the activities, that first of all you have to focus on the organization structure. Do you have a tall structure? Do you have a flat organization? How is the organization structure? Is there any problem to the people with the structure of the organization? Then second thing, you have to focus upon the human resource management of the organization, the department of the organization, how they works, how the work is being assigned. Is it being given equal importance as the other organizations are getting? Then you have to focus upon the human resource objective. What are the major objectives of this particular human resource? Then you have to focus upon the vision. What vision your organization have? What is the mission your organization have? What kind of values that you have established in over a period of time? How you strategize things? What are your strategies for the future? So these are the elements, these are the activities that you need to focus upon for implementing strategic human resource management. Now, when we are talking about the objective of the SHRM, you have to be very, very clear. S is for specific, that focus on the specific objectives, that yes, these are the three things that I need to achieve within 3 months. Then measurable, calculative, always go for calculative things, always measure whether this particular objective that I have established will, for example, you are saying that yes, I have recruited 30% of the people and there is a requirement of 10% more, so 40% people, do I have tasks to give to those 10% people? So you have to measure that particular thing accordingly. Then frame your objective that you think that yes, that can be achievable. Do not go for fake objective that yes, this is the project that I have, that has been given to my organization, and this, they have given a deadline of 3 months, but as far as my organization is concerned, as far as the people that I have, this cannot be achieved within 3 months. So focus upon it, work upon it, that how, what kind of workforce do I need in order to complete that particular task, to complete that particular project within 3 months. Then the objective should be realistic. Realistic means that should not be, do not live in a fake world, do not live in artificial world. Your objective should be realistic, that yes, I can achieve this particular thing. If I'm saying that yes, this particular project need to be completed within 3 months, I will outsource certain people based upon their expertise, based upon their skills, and I will get it done within 3 months. Timing is very, very important when it comes to strategize, that yes, as I have already stated, that the project time has been given 3 months. So it does not mean that you are taking 6 months and you are requesting the other party that yes, we will not be able to complete this particular project in 3 months, we need 3 more months. Deadline, you need to follow the deadline. That is very, very important. Now, when we are talking about what is the first question that came in everybody's mind is, what is the role of HR in strategic management? So when we are talking about role of strategic HR in strategic management, first of all, you have to formulation of strategies. First of all, you have to frame a strategies that yes, this is what I want to do. I scan the environment, both internal as well as external. Find out your strengths and weaknesses, find out the opportunities and try to match up your strengths with the opportunities, try to minimize your weaknesses in order to so that you should not face threats in the future. Then focus on the competitive intelligence, focus on the automation part. Is there anything that is very, very obsolete that I'm using in my organization? Try to empower your employees with the latest technology, with the latest software, with the latest trainings. So that is being required, because that will actually reduce the time, and that will bring automation in your organization. So that will definitely help you in achieving organizational objective in a better and effective way. And first, you have scanned the environment, you have formulated these strategies, you have automated, you have find out these are the technology, these are the software that are being needed to come for the completion of this. Now it's time to take action. See, then in organization there are so many things. People say we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this, but actually what you are doing, you have to implement those strategies. Unless and until you implement, unless and until you experiment, you will not be able to find out where is the loopholes, where are the flaws. Because on paper you are doing certain thing, and when you are actually implemented, there is a huge difference. You got to know so many problems when you actually start working on a certain project. So first of all, scan the environment, formulate the strategies, go for competitive intelligence, try to find out the latest technology that could actually ease your work, and then take the action and implement those strategies. So this is how the HR works in strategic management. Now, this is very, very interesting how you can link HRM with strategic goals and objectives to improve business performance and develop organizational culture for fostering innovation and flexibility. So this is, first of all, as you can see, you have to clarify the business strategy. What your organization wants? What is the mission and vision of the organization? So focus on the mission and vision, then frame a business strategy. Now what you have to do is, second point, you have to realign the HR functions and key people practices. Then try to find out what are the HR functions that your organization is doing. If there is a realignment is being required, you have to realign that HR functions and the key people practices. Then third step, what you have to create needed competencies and behavior. Competency, what kind of workforce you required in order to achieve those goals. So try to find out the competent people, try to focus on the behavior, what else they need. As I've already stated, try to empower your employees. Realization of business strategies and results. Now compare with the results. Earlier, what are the results that you have achieved, and after implementing this particular alignment, after implementing and after making so many changes, is there any improvement in the results that you are getting? That is the high time you have to reevaluate. And if you are yes, if there is an improvement, then you have to implement that particular thing. And if you find any flaws, then try to remove those flaws, refine it, and again do it in this particular manner. So this is very, very important, how you can link up HRM with the strategic goals and objectives of the organization, for for organization effectiveness.